Hello everybody, I'm Dweezil Zappa. Welcome to my studio. I'm very tired. I've been working a lot of long hours trying to put this live album together. We're about to hit the road again with Zappa Plays Zappa, but before we do that, I have to finish a live album from last year's tour. And to do that, I'm using some of the best new plugins that are out there, and they're made by Waves. What it is, it's the Studio Classics bundle, and it has Neve, API, and SSL, channel strips, compressors, EQs. All of these things are put into plug-in format, and you are able to make your own console if you want. You can put them on every channel in your audio mix format, or a hybrid of all of them. So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of how I'm using them on a not altogether finished mix, but I'll give you an A-B of the original song performed by my dad, and then the version that is from the live tour. So let's start off by hearing a little bit of the song Zoodalours, which is one of my dad's signature guitar songs, and it has a very sophisticated guitar sound, which was very difficult to duplicate in a live situation. So let's listen to that, and then we'll start talking about what I'm doing to create the overall mix of the whole track. So here is the reference of the original, Zoodalours from 1976. So it's got a lot of nice open space. He's got a very clean guitar sound that's heavily compressed, and he's got a distorted guitar sound that swells up into a nice fundamental feedback that is very controlled but very musical sounding. And the challenge obviously is playing the song, but my next challenge is making it sound suitable for a fixed object recording that you can listen to for a long time and be satisfied with. And that includes me. I have to be satisfied too. So what I'm going to do is I'll demonstrate what the mix sounds like in its infancy here without any plugins on it. They're muted at the moment, and you will hear a difference particularly in the drums when I start showing you what I'm using on the drums. So listen for the toms here. They sound a bit cardboard. They just haven't been EQ'd or compressed or anything. So here we go. Alright, so what you heard there is the same piece that I referenced from the original, but this is from a live recording, and the toms haven't been treated as of yet. I'm going to put on all of the plugins so you can hear the difference right now as I click away. Now the toms are going to come to life, and so is the rest of the drum kit. And then I'll show you what I'm using and how I'm using it. In particular, right there where that tom fill is, listen to the toms. Now I'm going to turn off the EQ for those toms. I'll play you that same thing one more time. There's a big difference. Here, you can listen to it one more time just for fun because it sounds great. Alright, so let's solo up the toms because you can hear such a pronounced difference. Here's what they sound like without the processing. They're just toms. Now, through the magic of the SSL channel strip, which I've put on all the tom tracks, this is what it looks like. You have gating, you have EQ for the highs, the mids, the low frequencies, you have shelving, you have filtering, you have all the things that you would have on an SSL console, and it's right here in a plug-in format. And here's what it does. I'm going to unmute them on all of the toms, and you can hear them come to life. Let's check that again. Much better that way than like this. Ready for the cardboard, ladies and gentlemen? Here it is. Now, this is a live recording, so when you're recording in a live situation, you really have to just go for it. Whatever you get, you get. And it's not a bad recording. We definitely have all the transient information there, but the EQ shaping needed to come up to another level, and the compression to give it a little bit more sustain. And that's what's so great about this whole channel strip. That's essentially the only thing that I've done to these tracks is use some EQ and some compression and gating from these channel strips, and you can already start off from factory presets that sound pretty good, and you have, you know, anything from a hi-hat to a floor tom to lead vocals, whatever you want. You can start with any of those presets and you can instantly have it sound more musical. So it's a really great way to mix a song. You have a great tool right there, and it instantly brings it to life.